Hello everyone, it's Ericka with Kraft, and today I'm going to be using my September sub box to do some gift wrap ideas. I really love the idea of using nature in gift wrap just to give it a little bit of a pop and make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to use a bunch of different items from the sub box as well as some other things that I have. So things that I have to use for this is I have the stamps. So these are the alphabet stamps that came in the sub box. They are super cute. And then I have my ink pad. This is a really pretty rose gold color that came in the sub box this time, which I am in love with. And I have some washi that I'm going to use while we decorate these gifts. And then I have the ribbon, the vintage inspired ribbon. And then I have my flower press. And then some of the items that I have also that I'm going to use are some leaves that I collected outside. And then I did get a really pretty bouquet of flowers, so I'm going to use those. This is a little bit time consuming. You can't just use the flowers. You have to let them dry a bit, and then you also have to press them for a bit of time. So if you got the sub box, there's instructions in the box there's a QR code that tells you exactly what to do to press your flowers. I have my scissors, I have my calligraph. I decided to use this really pretty dark brown color. And then I have my hole punch. I have some jute. It's just some white twine or white cord. I have my art glitter glue, which dries clear. I'm using that with the flowers. I have an envelope, a box, and 2 different sized bags that I'm going to decorate. And then the printable that's available on the Archer and Olive blog post. So on this printable, there are 3 tags, and there is a envelope decor. You could do a lot of things with that envelope decor. You don't have to do it on there. You could always just do it directly on the envelope, but I kind of like doing like a scrapbook type of decoration. So you could color in some of those areas, the border. You could do a lot of different things. So we're going to go ahead and get started by pressing the flowers as well as the leaves inside of the flower press. So after I've pressed them, I have really cute flowers and a couple of leaves. And the first thing we're going to do is decorate our envelope. So I'm just going to cut out that entirety of the template from the printable. And then I am going to just use the art glitter glue to apply some glue lightly to the flower. I don't want it to be too heavy. And then very carefully flip it and position it and cut off the excess. So now that that's done, I'm just going to write on there. I'm just going to write hello. It's just going to be my little sentiment on there, and then glue that to the envelope to make a really fun envelope for a pen pal or to couple with a gift. And then I'm going to just put some washi on in the corners just to make it look really fun. Next, I'm going to do my small bag, and I decided to use one of the tags for this. With the tag, I am going to cover it with washi to give it that really fun, colorful look and pattern look. And then I'm just going to peel it up and cut along the washi line. So after you cut off all the excess, you can just punch a hole, and then you have a little tag there. I'm going to put my flower on the front of the bag, and I'm going to do a very similar glue method where you just kind of dot it around and don't make it too heavy. And then just press some pressure. And then I'm going to use this really pretty ribbon that came in the box to loop through my tag and just make it look really fun. Next one I'm going to do is I'm going to use the leaf and the stamps, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment onto the leaf. So it says to and from on there. It is a little bit difficult to see just because of the lighting, but it looked really fun, and it's like almost glittery, shimmery, and I love the way it turned out. Same thing with this flower. We're just going to glue it onto the bag. Very carefully, you're going to use the cord to loop through the leaf. You don't want to pull too hard because you will pull the leaf. They are very fragile, but they look super cute. So we're just going to put that on there, cut off the excess, and then that bag is done. Finally, I'm going to wrap up one of the books I make, so those just fit perfectly into the box. I actually like the box the best, I think. It's pretty simple, so we're just going to do a crosswise bow on the front, and then we are going to just gently put a leaf behind it and then use that really pretty ribbon again that came in the sub box to just go around and just tie it into kind of a knot, not necessarily a bow, but I do love the way that that turned out. So these are all 3 of the different items for gift wrap that I did. I hope that you guys enjoy this, and if you decide to recreate this, please use the hashtag Archer and Olive Community. I would love to see what you come up with.